everybody. Welcome, guys. I got my coffee with you. I was sitting here doing the pre-shuffle, and what comes out is I was a coward. I blamed you for all my F-ups just to justify what I've said and what I've done. So no doubt someone's acted very cowardly in a situation here. So let's get into it. What does this person want to say here, Spirit? What do they want to say? They don't want you to judge them for who they were. They're saying they didn't care about their life or themselves. I hope you will give the healthier version of me a chance to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So that's what this person is on their brain at the current moment. They know they were a coward. So I want to find out what other messages are here for the collective. Well, the upper world knows as well. Some kind of karma is here from the upper world. So this person may have blown with the wind. But Spirit has been watching the whole thing with the eagle spirit, having a higher perspective, a higher view of what's going on. So let's see. Jaguar. So tried to, something has come full circle. This person was in their shadow dealing with the lower world. But see, the problem here is that the Jaguar is here. The Jaguar protects the holy mountain. The Jaguar sees what's going on at night, and they see what's going on during the day. This is a ferocious hunter. This is someone who protects the holy city and the holy mountain. And this Jaguar has been protecting this holy child, which is signifying you. So they started something here that is coming full circle. This is karma. And they were a coward. They really were. You cannot do this to a mystical shaman. Oh my God. Sneaky. They blow with the wind and the things that they said. So you are here as this holy child, been earthed here. You're not of this world. Like, people don't get that. You're not of this world. You were brought here. You were placed here as a divine human being. And this person blew with the wind. They are selling themselves a false image of themselves with this smoky mirror. And that's why there is this thunder now. This is the tower. Because you cannot do this and think you can get away with it to a divine human being. You cannot do this. They were selling people and themselves, and possibly you, a false image of themselves. They might have been pretending that they were divine. They might have been protecting or pretending that they were, this person sold people an illusion or tried to sell people an illusion. And it's almost like you are being protected. That's why there's a standstill. You are being protected from the lower entities of this world. It's like, let's just get into the tarot and see what this person has been blaming you for. gaslighting. It's like karma is here. It's the path they chose. They were of self-interest and self-gain. And they started a series of events or a series of falsehoods. And that's why this karma keeps coming up. It's like so their actions. It's their actions and their words. It's their actions. They were selling people an illusion. This person is saying, that I love you, but these I love yous are an illusion. It's like, that's why spirit is causing a tower. This tower is done by the hand of God here. They're fake. They were being a fake. They could have told people you were a fake. They could have said, that they could have blamed you for having a secret lover when it was them. It's like they could have told people that you left them because you had another lover. I don't know. But here you were dedicated and loyal. I'm just telling you right now. This person, this is what comes around goes around is here. This is like you were earthed here from, like, you were brought here to this earth. And maybe could be saying that you were brought here to this earth too as karma. You very may well have been this person's karma. They were in their ego. And it's like they waited. It's the things that they said. They turned their back on you and turned their back on this contract. And it's like they judged you. They could have called you a fool, but Spirit is calling judgment on this person. Look, Spirit is calling judgment on this person. The judgment, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords. Spirit knows the truth. They were judging you. They acted like the coward. They blamed you for all their mistakes. They blamed you for the things they did, the things that they said. And then they cannot figure out why they're under judgment. They acted cowardly. They were selling a false image of themselves. It's almost like this person, it was in complete denial. about why things ended. They were in complete denial. They denied any wrongdoing. They blamed you for their words. They blamed you for their actions, the things they said and did. It's a false image. Pretending they were, genuine, pretending that they were they're reaping what they have sown. They were making things up about you. I told you you were earthed here. And it could very well be that this person could have said that you were greedy. This person could have said that you wanted to marry them for their money. This person could have said all kinds of things. But yeah, it's funny because I told you, they were dealing with the lower world. They were in a low vibration. This is entities. This is darkness. This is what? Angels and demons. They could have said so much stuff about you, but it was actually them who had the issue here. They blamed you. It was their own insecurities. You're a divine child. You're a chosen one. And you get a lot of attention. And they didn't think it was fair that you could be a star being or a divine child. And it's like they didn't think that it was fair that you were getting recognition. They didn't think that it was just. They didn't think that it was fair that you were getting recognized, and perhaps they weren't. I'm sensing jealousy that you were blessed. And they tried to steal your blessings. They lied. They lied. About the Empress. They lied. They betrayed you, and they could have told others that it was the opposite way around. They could have told people that you were stressing them out. They could have told people that you betrayed them. They could have told people that, your baggage. You have a lot of baggage, yet it was them who had the baggage, them who was doing the betraying, them who was off balance. They were manipulating. They were selling a false image to other people. They were playing the victim. They were playing the wounded party. They were telling people that you betrayed them, that you were stressing them out, that you were off balance, that this person, they blamed you. They could have blamed you for manipulating. They could have blamed you for doing spell work. They could have blamed you for doing things, yet they acted like a damn coward. That's why they can't face you. They were jealous of you. They were jealous of you. And they could have told other people that It was you who was jealous of them. You who was causing the problem. You who was causing drama. And it's a lie. It's a complete lie. They were looking like, they were doing really good, that they could have claimed credit for your success, okay, for your ideas, yet they were stealing your ideas. They could have told people the only reason you're a success is because of them. That's why they're being shamed. Let's see what they got to say. Yeah, projecting. Exactly. It is projecting. Angela Light 35. Yeah, it is. You are trying to remain as diplomatic as what you possibly can be through the entire thing. You're just letting, karma take its course, basically. You may be this person's karma. I'm just saying. They tried to embarrass you. They tried to shame you, yet they blamed you for it. They could have claimed credit for your success. They were accusing you, blaming you for their pain, their suffering, their addiction, their mistakes, their F-ups. They were plotting and scheming. And they tried to set you up to take the blame because they were lacking abundance somehow. They could have got scammed doing spiritual work on you. They were happy to see you mess up. And like it's saying, you tried to avoid the drama, but they kept pushing for it. It's like you tried to mind your own business here, but they keep pushing for it. You cut them off and they're still watching. You are talented and they're not, but they were trying to claim credit for your success. It's like, if it wasn't for me, this is bullshit. This person's getting on my nerves. So I want to know what's going on. They're mad because everything is falling apart for them. That's the Tower. They're mad because everything is falling apart for them. Like, they're being exposed. People are finding out that they were a false person. They pretended that they were over you. They're not over you. They sinking into a false fantasy. They can't even look at you without feeling guilty because they were mocking you. They were making fun of you. Because they're lacking abundance. Because they're in lack. Yet they were trying to sell themselves as if they had, if it wasn't for them, you would not be successful. Oh, yeah. See, they're jealous. You tried to avoid the drama. You did. And they're pretending they're the wounded party. That you hurt them. They were playing the victim. because their worst fear is seeing you with someone else. So they tried to defame your character. They tried to defame your name. They tried to claim credit for your success, your ideas, claim them as their own. This is trying to not only discredit you, but discredit you so much that other people would avoid you, that other people would push you away. God is helping me discover who I am and how I should walk my path. Well, that might be you. I was toxic toward you, ruthless. I was harsh with my words. And they're still effing around with the person that they cheated on you with. I wasn't good for you. I feel so stupid. Selling others a false image and a lifestyle about myself. They were pretending that they were wealthy. They were pretending that they made you successful. They could have said, well, they went without so you could have. They may have told people the reason why they were pretending they were wealthy when they were not wealthy. Okay? And never gave you credit. In fact, they made it look as if the reason why they are lacking is because of you. No wonder they can't face you. No wonder they cannot face you. So, wow, the devil made me do it. Well, I gotta say, they were being very sly, subtle, and sneaky. But, the thing is, that's karma. They blew a rare opportunity. You may have been karma. A rare opportunity. They tried to create obstacles for you. The wheel. Look. So it's almost like this is your creativity. A rare offer. Look, this person was sneaky ass. And they were selling a false image of themselves. They feel so stupid. They feel stupid because they blew a rare opportunity. They really did. They were trying to pretend that they were something that they weren't. They were trying to pretend that you were to blame for everything that they did and said it was your fault. Yet they were being ruthless with you, being ruthless with the things that they said about you and did to you to cause you hurt and pain, yet they played the victim. They broke their promises to you. This is prosperity coming to you. A rare opportunity is being presented to you, and it's almost like they missed out on the best thing of their life. So in a sense, that's karma in itself. They missed out on a rare opportunity by breaking their promises to you, by blaming you and playing the victim, when all they had to do is be straightforward with you and honest with you. Spreading rumors about you. They envied your authenticity, and you didn't care what other people thought of you. You let them believe. Like I said, that's why the high priestess is here. You let them. You remain silent. You let them believe whatever they wanted to believe about you. And soon you didn't care what they were saying about you. And soon you didn't care if they were playing the victim. And you just learned to not care what other people thought of you. You're being authentic. Now, it could have been, oh God, they could have been sending you evil omens and everything. Blackbirds, snakes, rats, insects, trying to send you evil omens. Did you guys get evil omens sent to you? Did you experience a lot of insects, blackbirds, snakes, rats? Somebody was doing spell work on some of you, not all of you. It's like crows. Yes, moths, spiders, snakes, insects. Now, it's coming out an air sign. It always is coming out here. An air sign could have been doing this to you. And it's like, particularly, it could have been a Gemini. That's what's here. It doesn't mean every Gemini is doing this. Please don't misunderstand. But it is what it is. It was somebody operating out of their dark side, or they could have gotten somebody that's also, it could be a practitioner, I don't know, to do spell work on you. Either way, they're toxic as hell. They were talking behind your back. They envied your authenticity. And they are stalking you and spying on your social media. They feel envious and they feel inferior toward you due to their own childhood wounds. Trying to bring you delays. Trying to lower your self-esteem, competing with you, always trying to one-up you. And here it shows you the whole time trying to sage yourself, trying to protect your house, trying to protect your own energy and that of those you love. Psychos. Trying to give you problems. Interruptions with transportations, communications. It seems like every retrograde, somebody is working with the moon cycles. It's almost like every retrograde, they try to attack you. hating on you, just hating on you. Misery loves company. They like others to be miserable too, so that they feel better about themselves. Karma is a bitch. The evil eye they sent your way is backfired. Could be a water sign, it could be an air sign, it could be any sign, but it's someone in that energy. They don't even have to be those zodiac placements. It's just that they wanted to see you sad. They wanted to see you suffer. They wanted that's communication. Swords are all about communications. Whoever this energy is off balance. They're off balance, so they want you to be off balance. Let's see what kind of personality traits this person has. They're aimless. They're very wasteful. They have an addictive personality. And they are very envious. They feel superior. They're trying to step on you to make themselves feel superior. Because they're envious. They are miserable in their own lives, so misery likes company. It's like, this is a type of person that if you said, you know, you're doing really, really, really well, they're the first to say, see, I told you, or I knew that was my idea. That was my idea. It's like they're very destructive. They have a destructive personality. They're very rebellious and they don't like authority. They don't like authentic people. They can't handle authenticity, because it mirrors to them their childhood wounds. They cannot stand it. They would rather live in an illusion than to be honest with themselves. It's easier to live in an illusion. It's true. Yeah, they scapegoated you. They made you the scapegoat. Because they have a defeatist attitude, like, if I can't achieve it, then no one can achieve it. If I can't do it, nobody can do it. If I can't have it, nobody can have it. They're aimless. They have no goals. They're purposeless. They have no goal setting. They don't know how to achieve. They don't, like, to them, achieving is one-upping you. Achieving is doing better than you, stepping down on you to make themselves feel superior to you. It's crazy behavior. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see what your purpose was here. Let's see what the collective's purpose is here. What is the collective's divine purpose here? Well, you're a celestial being. You're a divine being who has come to earth to raise spiritual consciousness. A healer, a counselor, a teacher, or a social worker. You could just simply be trying to avoid drama with this person, but they keep pushing for it. It's like they want to have a problem with you. It's like they want to get a reaction out of you. They want you to fail. And that is the bottom line. I told you, you're a light bringer. You bring knowledge and enlightenment to those who seek the truth. You could be a spiritual practitioner, a wellness coach, or instructor. You are at the right place at the right time to manifest your goals. So you're very adventurous, shaman energy. You are a divine healer. a spiritual guide. And it's almost like you've been here to raise the consciousness of others. For those that want it, that is. For those that want it. You're not forcing it on anybody who doesn't want it. You're not forcing your belief onto anybody. If they want to know about it, you'll tell them about it. But you're not like forcing it on people. You're not making anybody believe what you believe. You're just living it. You are walking the walk. Well, they talk. You walk. It's like you're living proof. You are probably living karma. People's lives are changed when they come into your energy. People see things in a different perspective when they're in your energy. And you're hated for that, or you're loved for that. And those people that do not want to have a higher level consciousness, you're not forcing it. But why do they keep forcing it upon you? Keep challenging you, keep trying to bring you drama, bring you problems. You're trying to go out of your way to avoid it. You're trying to go out of your way to avoid any conflict, any drama. But it keeps frickin' knocking at your door. It's like they will trying to provoke you to say something or trying to provoke you to get a response out of you. Because you are not afraid to be out there or try something new or take a risk or take a challenge. You're a manifester, a natural manifester. You use your clear intentions and take the inspired action to make your dreams come true. Like I said, you walk the walk. You get an idea inspired by the universe and you say, okay, let me try it. Let me go for it. Spirit, is this what you want me to do? I'm going for it. You're a trailblazer. You're a pioneer who clears the paths for others to follow. You're the daredevil. You're the one willing to stick your neck on the line. You're the one willing to try something new. You're the one willing to lead the way for others, which often can be a success or it can be a failure, but at least you trailblazed it. You know, you walk that walk. You are a healer. You can cure through medicine, psychology, or spiritual techniques. You could be a psychologist, a counselor, a doctor, or someone into alternative therapies. You can change the way you present yourself to gain trust and create change. You'd be great as like a secret agent. Like I said, you have a keen sense of purpose and are known for your courageous achievements. As a leader, a healer, a guard, an activist, a defender. Look, a hero. Because you're not afraid to, even if you are afraid, if you get inspired by spirit to do something, it won't leave you be until you go do it. You're willing to take risks. You're willing to take on challenges. You're willing to face obstacles. You're willing to put in the work. You are goal-oriented, and that's what makes you a powerful manifester. And it's like if you try to say something like you might hear someone grumbling, or you might hear someone complaining about their life, complaining about their circumstances. You try to bring a positive outlook to you, and they look at you like you're mental, that your ideas are crazy, that you're making a mistake, that you're leading the wrong path until you're there. And then these are the last people that can say, oh, I guess you were right. They will fault find. They will look for reasons to not give you credit where credit is due. They're highly jealous of you. They're just so jealous. They're trying to create paranoia in you, make you afraid to take that move, or to say what it is you got to say, or move in a certain direction. They try to make you paranoid. Their stupid little comments, their little remarks that they make to you. See, I told you, you've done a lot of energy work on yourself, and it's working. Their energy isn't affecting you like it used to. They low-key want to be you. Can't. Claiming credit for your success. I cannot make it up. So, Spirit, how should the collective handle this problem? How should the collective handle this problem? They're trying to cause you paranoia because they're paranoid. They're trying to make you scared about your path. It's like, because you are a trailblazer, and that's why you're getting this victory. Because you were willing to take a risk. Your earth angels. And when spirit guides you on a certain path and tells you a certain thing, like, people could look at you like you're absolutely crazy or you're absolutely nuts, and they'll talk behind your back and they'll say, can you believe that they did that? Can you believe that they're doing that? Can you believe what they're doing now? But they wish they could be you. Because you're adventurous, you're outgoing, you have a positive attitude. You look at like, well, I could handle that obstacle. I can handle that challenge. I can handle that issue. There's no problem there. I'll work really hard. You know what I'm saying? But they're aimless. They have no goals. So if they have no goals, they think that you are crazy for having goals, or they envy you because you have goals, because they have none. They have no goal. They don't know where they're going. They're just meandering through life. And you know what I'm saying? They have no goal. You do. You're focused on what it is you're trying to manifest. And you know, in order to manifest, you cannot be in negative energy. You cannot be in negative energy and manifest. You know that. And it's like they live in negative energy. So they blame you for everything that went wrong. They blame you, they accuse you, they condemn you, and then they come back to you like you got the problem. Isn't that irritating, guys? They come back to you like you have the problem. Like, what's your problem? What's your problem? What's your issue? What's yours? Because you have intuitive thoughts. It's your legacy. It's your gifts. And they don't realize when they try to steal credit for your God-given abilities that they're bringing karma upon themselves because they cannot be authentic. So they got to copy. They got to compete. They got to one-up you instead of genuinely being happy for you. You're healing, but it still hurts. You know what I'm saying? Or they act like the victim, like they're still hurting. It's just that you've reached your boiling point with something. Like you tried to be dedicated as much as you could be dedicating, but even the most dedicated people reach their break point with people. So you may have cut off a lot of people, guys. You may have cut off a lot of people that you know damn well they didn't have your best interest at heart. You know damn well that they were being fake. You know darned well that they were being phony. You know darned well that what the game is now. You may have been more naive before, but not anymore. You've learned the wisdom and the discernment, and you generally are going to be hated for that and despised for that. And what gets me is like these people are like, you're going to blow your chance. You're going to blow your chance. They're making it look like you blew the chance when they're the ones that blew the chance. You're the rare opportunity, and they act like they were. Big babies. Someone's just being a big ass baby. And it could be several people acting like it. It would take several of these people. It would take several of these people to outsmart you. It would take many people to outsmart you because you know why? You already been where they're just going. You've already been there. You've already done that, been there, heard that, said that, experienced that. Why do you think Spirit sent the best? Spirit sent a wise soul, an old soul who been there, done it. All the mistakes that you probably made in past lives and other lives, you've learned, you've got experience, you've got knowledge. And it's almost like they can't frickin' handle it. They begrudge you even your past lives. They begrudge you your experiences. They begrudge you. They begrudge you your knowledge. They can't shut their mouth long enough to listen. Okay? Because they're too busy knowing something more than you know. Yet, you've been around the block. You've had several lifetimes to gain this experience, and it is a rare opportunity to come into the presence of a Hierophant. The student has become the teacher, and they can't handle it. They can't handle it. You guys are coming off as Hierophants, wise folk, wise. The reason you're so wise is because of all your lifetimes of experiences you've gone through. That's where you get the people say, okay, guys, have you ever had this? Put it in the chat if you have. People coming to you say, how do you know this? Where do you get this information from? How do you know this? Do you guys get that? Okay. Okay, a lot of you are saying yes. Yes, yes. The reason why you have this knowledge, it's like born into you. It's like from prior lives, and it's the experiences you've had in prior lives. And you're like, ooh, that's familiar. I better stay away from that. Or here's an opportunity. I'm going for it. Because in prior lives, you've experienced the same thing and maybe you took a different path. And in this life, you're going, okay, I know my path. I know my path now. Okay, I see where I went wrong. You're not too afraid to admit you're wrong. You can say, okay, now I know what I did wrong. Okay, now I get it, Spirit. Thank you for that enlightenment. Thank you for that knowledge. Thank you for that wisdom. Boy, Spirit, you sure saved me a lot of trouble. Thank you so much. You give thanks for the wisdom. You give thanks for the knowledge. You give thanks for the discernment. You're not too proud to go to Spirit and say, or other people for that matter, and give credit where credit's due and say, wow, I am so glad you told me that, or I am so glad I talked to you because this is what I have learned. You're not too proud to accept and listen to people that have more knowledge than you have on a certain subject. You're not trying to claim you know it all. You're not trying to pretend you know it all. If there's something you don't understand, and if there's something you don't have knowledge of, you're not afraid to ask. You're the type that will ask the questions. You're the type that will seek the knowledge. You're the type that will give credit where credit's due. I've had great teachers, and you have had great teachers, and you're not afraid to say, man, I really had some good education from that person. Boy, that person taught me a lot. You can give credit where it's due. Why is giving credit so hard for people to do? Why is it so difficult for people to give credit where it's due? That I don't understand, because I've had some good teachers, boy, in my lifetime. And I am never, ever too proud to give them credit for what they have taught me. I have learned so much from so many different people, and I give credit to them for that. And I don't understand what the hard part is. Why can't people give credit where it's due? Why do they have to claim credit for other people's successes? I don't understand that. My brain does not think like that. Your brain does not think like that. It's like, when someone, like, I still give credit. I can still give credit to like my teachers who had a positive influence in my life. Like, I can give credit to my first grade teacher, my seventh grade teacher, my ninth grade teacher. I still to this day remember what they did for me. I can still remember their name and remember the advice they gave and remember what they taught me. I say it on this platform a lot. I give thanks to certain people in my life for changing my life, for saving me from a mistake. I like, thank you, God. I don't understand it. And you won't understand it either because our brains don't operate that way. You can drive a helicopter. Brenda says, I can drive a helicopter. Wow, that's amazing. That's cool. You know what, Brenda? I always wanted to learn how to fly, but I never did it. It's one of the things I always wanted to know how to do, but now I'd be too scared to do it. So good on you. Yeah, a lot of teachers were patient. Absolutely. My best teachers and mentors in my life have all been patient with me, I can assure you. I'm not, sometimes I wasn't the easiest student, put it that way. But these people want to control you. Look, they want to wind you up because they're controlled by their belief systems or their thought processes. You could actually wind them up and turn them like a key. There's nothing authentic about that. They live in a controlled world where you're not of the world. You're not of the world. You have a totally different view of life, and you have a totally different view about it. You're not easily controlled. You're not controlled by mass belief systems. You're not controlled. You're not easy to control. Okay? Because you have a brain of your own, and you're authentic, and you don't mind being a rebel, and you don't mind not fitting in, and you don't mind being alone, and you don't mind. You're going to live your life as God led you to live your life. You're not going to live it for someone else. You've moved on. You've cleaned house. Oh, drama. They think sending you the evil eye. I'm telling you, there's a drama queen here who is a big spender and been sending you the evil eye. Evil eye. And it could be your partner as well. They're a leech. And this masculine who claims they were pretending they were a divine masculine, all they are is a fake. They're deceptive. They're a smooth talker. So they go around acting like a divine masculine or divine feminine, but they're a fake. They'll never be a divine anything. I'm sorry, because they think worldly. You know how you can tell who's actually divine and not divine? People who don't give a shit. They don't go around giving themselves titles. They just live their lives. Some of the people that you would never expect to be divine are divine. And some of the people who are claiming to be are deceivious. And they are jealous of your energy. So they got to copycat your energy so that they can pull off the facade. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All mechanical. Wind them up like a toy. Wind them up and control them, and off they go. Stupid. Wild flames, pretending they're loaded. They betrayed you. This is dirty money. And they're trying to avoid it. You see, this person just could be getting crazy, man, because you canceled them. It's like I said, they want to force something on you. Come on, man. You got a secret stash somewhere I don't know about. They're tyrants. They have no sympathy, no apathy, and they have mental health issues. And so they make that up. How disappointed they are in you. How disappointed I am in you. Why? Because they can't wind you up. and tell you what to do, and tell you how to live your life and tell you what you should be doing, thinking, saying, and being. You are living an authentic life. And I'm not just saying an authentic life to say an authentic life. I'm saying you live in your own authenticity. You are probably, you go against the masses. You don't think like other people. They cannot just wind you up, control you, and you know what I mean? You're not afraid to speak out. You're not afraid to go against the masses. It kind of makes you unpopular, but you're authentic. And at the end of the day, who can you say is around you that is truly authentic? They just do what they're told, wind them up, turn the wheel, go do what I tell you to do without questioning why, just go do it. Where you, on the other hand, you're like, no, I think I'm going to go do it this way. No, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with you. You're not easily controlled anymore, if you ever were at all. You might have been naive in your younger years. You could have been naive financially. You could have been naive romantically because you don't think like the rest of the world. You're not in a low vibration. You think authentically. You think, well, I would never do that to hurt a person. So you assume that they're the same way, but they're not. They're not. And now that you've gotten more experience and knowledge, you know damn well they're not. Don't you ever beat yourself up. When everyone turns against you, always know someone is for you. And that's what makes you so special. You're a pioneer. You're ahead of your time. You're a trend setter. You're not, oh, I'm just going to follow now. You set the trends. You are the light in the room. It's monkey see, monkey do. Oh, people are so easily led. Like they freaking really are. People are easily led. But you have mastered this. You are become the master. That's what I'm trying to say. You've become the Hierophant. You've become the Hierophant. You have become it. Because you've elevated. Your soul has been elevated. And it's like now you are the teacher. That's just the way it is. And they can take offense to it all they want. It really doesn't bother you guys anymore. Like, you're not going to lose sleep over this. Trust me, you're not going to lose sleep over it. They want to think how they think, let them think. They want to believe what they want to believe, you're going to let them believe it. It's like you're not trying to convince anybody anymore. You're not trying to, you don't care if people are for you or against you anymore. You just don't care anymore. You either are or you aren't. You've reached that point of your life where you're just like, all's good. See you later. I gotta tell you, it doesn't mean that you're better than other people. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than other people. It just means the experiences that God has allowed you to experience are your experiences and you have learned from them. That's all it means. And you did not deserve what this person did to you. You didn't deserve it. Okay? Now they want the chance to heal what they hurt. But I am sorry for punishing you for the shit that I have done. But where are they? It's all fine to say it through cards. But where are they? Have they come forward? Have they admitted this to you? If they can't, then they still got the problem. I'm sorry. If you can't be authentic enough to come forward and admit your own... They haven't come forward, and when a person honestly comes forward, you can tell as someone who's being totally genuine, someone genuine honestly feels terrible about what they were thinking, what they were saying, what they were doing. Like, they will be authentic. They will authentically feel bad. Same as yourself. If you've ever wronged someone, you authentically will feel bad. And it bothers your conscience until you say something about it. But people who are not genuine, they're quiet. Like, they won't admit to nothing. So they're still under a pretense world. So that's why they're trying to cause towers for you. That's why they're trying to cause towers for you. Instead of them evolving, they want to bring you down to their level. That's the serpent. Trying to tame the wind. But you're living your life the beauty way. You're being authentic. You're being real. And that's why you will see the pot of gold. And they say it doesn't exist. But you know what? A pioneer, if there's a pot of gold out there, it's going to be you who finds it. Because you're searching. You're searching yourself. You're searching it within yourself. Of course you got the pot of gold. It's within you. You've already found it. Contentment, peace, joy, adventure. Always looking to go on an adventure, adventurous spirit. Like, I wonder what's around that corner. I wonder what else I could learn. I wonder what is my next move. I wonder where I'm going next. I wonder where Spirit's leading me next. And taking a risk in doing so. But you're up for it. And if there is that pot of gold, proverbial pot of gold, you will find it. You ain't going to find it by hiding from life. You're going to get out there and you're going to find it. If it's for you, you will find it. It will come to you. It will come to you. But you got to take the risk to go take that opportunity. And that's why you are successful. That's what makes you a powerful manifester. And that's what people detest about you, because you're not controlled. And that's a good feeling. I would rather be hated than be and alone than be accepted by a bunch of fools. So good on you. You guys, I love you. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And believe it. Just believe. Take care.